now, though.
In a few seconds.
Okay, in a few seconds.
Will you tell us that?
No, it's at 6:50. Doesn't it 6?
Oh, you do that thing.
Come up.
5 at 7, 6:56.
It just does it.
Because I'm doing the sound, I have to just set it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I got you.
So it should pop up. And
Okay. Will somebody give us a clue?
yes.
Thank you. So that we're not picking my nose and stuff like that, you know, and saying bad things and inappropriate stuff, you know. Hashtag me too.
That's over now.
And then there's
Nick.
then there's
Not-
Dave. Then there's Dave over there.
Yeah, he said I looked really nice today.
Really. Good old Dave. Thank you, 3.
Thank you, 3.
Was it it might be. I'm not going to. Okay.
We're on. We are on YouTube. Hello, YouTube.
Oh, well,
Hi, Nick.
okay. We are. Very good. In for the evening.
Yes, we're in for the evening.
So, hey, we got a little bit different format tonight, don't we? Okay.
Nick, it's going to allow us to have a little bit more discussion and thought and talk about what we're covering on our news.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks.
And wasn't here last week. I was really sick, so I'm here today. So welcome back to Wisconsin from a long trip.
Thank you. I'm now where Lucy and I are totally in place. Okay, everything is caught up. Well, almost. I mean, I still haven't got all the snow off the deck, but you know, and I look around and I see everyone out there's got piles of snow, piles and 6, 8 foot drifts.
This weekend daylight savings too?
That's right, Saturday night.
I was driving into TV to our station here in Toma, and I was just looking at how the sun was so high in the sky, and I'm like, you know, it's March, and I'm going to be thankful the sun is out. I'm going to be thankful for daylight savings. I'm going to pretend that there isn't
Little
snow.
Miss Thankfulness. That is so wonderful, right?
you know, it's how it's March Madness with basketball. It just feels like it's March emotional madness. Like, everyone's yes. Oh, yep. You know, it's just been so much. Am I right there?
Is this cool?
You know, it's so everyone's been inside buildings for the last 3 months.
You know, I've noticed that. The people that I have a fairly good sense of humor about it because I was away for a month, you know, and I have to remind myself that other people are like, you know, well, how do you like the snow coming? They're really, well, you know, and there's that sad thing, was it the seasonal
affect disorder?
You know, and you got that going for us. So, well, hey, it is what it is.
Get out in the sun.
The 15th, March 15th, it's supposed to break. I think the weather, from what I looked at long term, was that it was going to break on the 15th. Thank you, 1 minute. Where did we get that thank you minute from? Is that me, Mel?
That's from Mel. That's from theater. That's a theater
It's a theater thing, right, yes.
But it's important because it keeps us on, it's our time management announcement.
It's very important.
It's our time management announcement.
Did you say important?
Important.
Okay, very good. Okay, wonderful.
Important. I like the jacket there, you look nice.
Yeah, it's kind of a different thing.
I tried to be a little springy, like I'm trying to.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to be kind of morbid and kind of just, you know, down in the, down and just, wait till it's done.
You're watching LYNXX 24.
Connecting you to the community.
Our top story, the Spirit of Excellence Award and a local Wisconsin school. Welcome to your Hometown News. I'm April Frelke.
And I'm Nick Kaufman. Welcome to your Hometown News, broadcasting live on LYNXX 24 and around the world on YouTube.
Yeah, around the world, Nick. That sounds really large.
Well, it is. I mean, you can get YouTube. You can have access at all kinds of areas.
And our YouTube channel is Image Pictures, one word.
Yes, exactly. That's very good. So, good to be back. Good to have you back.
Yeah, I was sick. You were gone.
Right, very
for
good.
a long time.
Right.
Forever.
So good. What's going on? What's going on in your?
In my life, or
yeah,
just out with work.
Generally with work.
And I want some sunshine and spring to get here.
Spring to get here. Hey, we have something coming up this weekend. That's the spring ahead, fall back thing. What's the time?
Daylight savings, Nick. It's called daylight savings.
I can't believe it.
Spring ahead.
This week I'm a bachelor. Okay.
The whole week?
No, this weekend. Part of that, and yeah, well, I'm okay.
Okay, you're gonna be alone.
I will be alone. Right. I have a lot of time to study the news. Yeah. Right. Okay. So
let's talk about the news, Nick.
Go for it.
Well, Mauston Student Council President and Student Council State President of the Junior Middle School, Connor Harchie, had an honor of presenting the Spirit of Excellence Award to Monroe Middle School. Monroe School enrolls about 500 middle school students, and we've got some pictures of Connor Harchie. Connor is our JAM president, so it's the Wisconsin Association of Schools. So Connor was in Monroe presenting this to the Monroe Middle School. So it's a big award. The students will be honored at the Milwaukee Bucks game with their trophy. In addition, there was down there for a big assembly. And there you see Connor with the director, Dr. Michelle McGrath in the red of the WASC, and then Marissa Voss next to him. So it was a great honor.
Very good. Have they done that before? Or
that's a yearly award that the Wisconsin Association of School Councils, the WIAA, the Wisconsin School Board Administrators, and the Wisconsin Association of Middle-Level Educators as a group give out. You have to apply for it.
Big deal.
It's a big deal, and it encompasses community service, fine arts, academic achievement.
Who applies? The schools or the kids?
The students. Students do and it's kind of like a rubric of what does your school do to affect the community that you live in.
Yeah, excellent. That's great award.
So good job, Connor Harchie in Monroe Middle School.
I have a little bragging because my granddaughter has gone. She's on the DECA thing. I don't know if you're familiar with that. And she was going on to nationals in Orlando at the end of April. One of 6 kids in the state on the economic area. So I'm very proud of her.
Good job to our youth.
Well, this week's Connect 24 is brought to you by Toma Homes, builders of quality Stratford homes, and Rudig Jensen in New Lisbon. Eat, drink, and be murdered, huh? It's a murder mystery dinner theater hosted by Driftless Area Repertory Theater. The show will take place at the Necedah High School. The forensics team will be performing an Irish-themed murder mystery dinner theater on Saturday, March 9th. 2 performances. Dinner tickets are $20, and the show only is $10. Profits will benefit the forensic team and Veterans Memorial Wall that they've got going. And that's DART. That's a Driftless Area
Repertoire
Theater. No, a Driftless Area Repertory Theater. Yeah, that's right. You were right. DART. That's a season.
I was listening to what you were saying.
Seasoned performers, okay, and they are a touring company.
That sounds like a really fun show this weekend.
It sounds really good. They have 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. Okay, for the show. So there you go on that one.
Excellent.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on.
Well, Silver Star Health is hosting a self-defense training seminar on Saturday, March 9th from 7:30 a.m. until 9:30 a.m. Host Todd R. will be covering the situational awareness battle buddies teams, castle doctrine, stand your ground laws, legal ease, weapons of opportunity, strikes of opportunity, and basic stand-up techniques with hands, knees, and feet. The class is for all skill and fitness levels. Class cost is $5 a person.
Wow.
I wanted to take that, but I have company coming this weekend. My brother's coming in from out of town, and
oh, okay, very good. Yeah, it almost seems like when you look at what they're going to be talking about is that the when and why is almost as important as the how. Okay, all the legal things and your castle rules and what, when you should use force and why you should use force, not just how to do it,
Okay, yeah,
so,
excellent.
Well, a little bit more on my speed is Vino and Joe is having their grand opening on Friday, March 8th at 5:30. Actually, the ribbon cutting is at 5:15 in the afternoon. And they will feature the band Under the Paris Skies. That's a gypsy jazz group, if I'm not mistaken, performing some smooth, sweet, and slightly smoky acoustic music. So call that special someone. Enjoy a night out with wine, music, and great conversation. So that's that's their grand opening. They're going to have reduced prices on the wine. They're going to have some, and then because it's a grand opening, they're going to have some catering there. It sounds like a fun time. It really does. Yeah, right. Wow. And the gypsy jazz, that sounds really good. Their normal hours are during the week. I think it's 4 to 10, something like that.
In evening hours.
Yeah, but this This grand opening is just for, I think, 5 to 8, something in that order.
Well, thanks, Nick.
You're very welcome. Yeah.
Well, it's your last chance to see Toma Limited Edition Show and the choir perform at the Toma High School Auditorium on Monday, March 11th at 7 p.m. There is no cost for the event, but they are accepting donations. These kids have worked very hard, competing all around the state and even in Iowa. Their last competition is this Saturday in Janesville, but you can see their final farewell on Monday right here in Toma, and you're not going to want to miss this one. Well, Nick is over on set 2 with a very special guest from Camp Douglas, Collin Boudreau. Over to you, Nick and Collin.
Yeah, thanks, April. I'm with Collin Boudreau of Collin's Coffee, a new startup company out of the old Target Bluff building in Camp Douglas. And Collin has, he's gone to Costa Rica, brought beans back. You roast them, okay? You sell the beans. It sounds like quite an operation. So, so tell me. Well, I see you've also got a little bit of coffee here, okay? Because I haven't tried this. But so, give me kind of an update of where you at with your business, and what can viewers know about getting coffee like this and getting coffee like this?
Sure. Well, I started a little over a year ago, did my first import from Costa Rica, and at the moment I import green coffee and roast it and sell it by the bag like this here. At the moment I have it available at Target Bluff in Camp Douglas, along with some small business vendors there. And I'm opening my location on Highway 58 near Castle Rock Lake. I'm opening a coffee shop there.
Oh, a regular cafe?
Absolutely.
Okay,
yep.
good.
I'm getting moved in right now. Actually, I was just out there today mopping some floors and getting some stuff ready for opening soon. So at the moment, that's where it's available. I also sell it online at collinscoffees.com. And been continuing there. Got a little here if you'd like to try some too. I figured you haven't tried it yet. So.
Yeah, well, you know, while you're pouring, where did you learn all about roasting coffee? Roasting the beans, I'm sorry.
Well, you know, YouTube's a heck of a thing.
Oh, yeah,
you can do a lot with it, and then, you know, trial and error is another great way to learn things. I also learned that within the industry, a lot of coffee roasters are extremely friendly, and they've been very helpful. I've been very blessed and fortunate to network with some other people, but it kind of all just came born out of passion. We had a coffee club at work, and little by little we were all one-upping each other and decided we all needed to learn a little bit more to know why our coffee was better than everybody else's.
Really?
So, yes.
Well, let me give a little taste here.
Oh, sure, sure.
And of course, you know I'm going to say it's great, right?
Well, I sure hope so. I need some too, because I'm sure I'm not talking fast enough.
Wow, that's nice. That's kind of, I don't know how you describe that, but full-bodied. I mean, it's a good coffee taste.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Coffee from Costa Rica is grown at high altitudes, which usually causes for an extremely dense bean, which is going to give that full body a very rich flavor.
That's a nice taste.
Yep, a very rich flavor. So, and I offer coffee from Costa Rica, Peru, Kenya, Ethiopia,
oh, wow.
Sumatra, a lot of other places. I directly trade with Costa Rica. I have a producer I work with there. I work directly with him, and I'm the only person in the United States that carries his coffee at the moment.
Do you blend the seeds, the beans?
I actually prefer to do single origin. I get them based on what they are. It's a genetic variety of coffee based on the origin, and I like to sell it based on what it is, because I think they're typically better if you can keep them separated out.
Really?
And highlight their own characteristics.
This is a good taste. I'm still tasting it. Usually I have a lot of cream and sugar and stuff. This is a very nice taste.
I sure hope that people don't need that.
So let me, for the viewers, let me just repeat. Okay. So you're opening an actual cafe where you can go get a cup of coffee.
Yes.
Okay, and that's coming up when?
I'm hoping to open the doors on April 1st. I'm getting moved in right now.
Okay, not April's Fool's Day. But, okay,
well, you know, if I don't, I've got my excuse.
Very good. Yep. And then in the meantime, you're at Target Bluff, but you're roasting there.
Correct.
Okay, and you're also selling there, so people can buy your fine beans there. Okay,
yes.
And they're all roasted.
Yep.
Okay, but we have to grind them and we have to make them.
Yes, I do offer ground coffee, but I always encourage whole bean coffee. It lasts a lot longer. It's much more fresh. You can grind it fresh in the morning when you make your cup, and it's.
Oh. But if you go in there, Target, you could find some that's ground if you need to.
Absolutely. Yep.
That's great.
Yep.
Collin, thank you so much for joining us. Yeah. April, back to you, kiddo.
Well, thanks, Nick. Well, we have coming up after commercial, the grace and elegance of the Seven Rivers Figure Skating Club. Don't go anywhere.
Toma Homes, building quality Stratford homes. Country cottage. Wraparound porch. A kitchen that loves to be cooked in. A mudroom with a washer and dryer. Custom designs. Toma Homes, custom homes built around your life.
You want it, we'll find it, you got it. Price match and relax. That's the Rudick Jensen deal, sealed with a platinum level membership. Oil changes, done. Tires, brakes, alignment, all done. Car wash, you got it. Rudick Jensen Auto Mall, New Lisbon. Check out our inventory online at rudickjensen.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Stewart. I'm the hospital CEO here at Toma Memorial Hospital. The 65 years that Toma Memorial has been here in this community is really a commitment by the community to support the hospital. They understand the importance of having health care right here for them. And the services that we provide, we continue to grow to meet that demand. We hope to enjoy the same kind of success at our new facility, Toma Memorial Hospital, taking care of you and your family close to home.
The Favorite is now nominated for 10 Academy Awards.
Oh, I did not know that.
Including Best Picture of the Year, Best Director, Best Actress Olivia Colman.
It is fun to be queen sometimes.
And Best Supporting Actresses Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz. It's more pure devious fun than any other great movie this year.
Is it a bit like a party?
It is not like a party.
I think it is like a party.
A perfect analogy.
The Favorite.
Rent before Netflix and Redbox on LYNXX Networks. Video on demand.
You're watching
Connecting you to the community.
Well, thank you for watching your hometown TV station. Well, I've always been impressed by the flowing movements and the grace of figure skaters as they glide across the ice. Well, I want to welcome our guest, Gracie, am I say this right? LeVere. Grace LeVere from the Seven Rivers Figure Skating Club. Gracie, welcome.
Hi.
So you're a figure skater, and you're going to be talking about your performance. So let's just start a little bit, like how you got involved with skating, or tell our viewers a little bit about yourself.
I started skating when I was around 6 in Georgia when my friend took me to an ice skating rink. Okay. And then I kept on going there and kept on teaching myself until I decided to take lessons. And then I started taking lessons there for about like a year. And then I moved here and started taking my lessons still.
Okay, with the Seven Rivers Figure Skating Club.
Yes.
Okay, and you're holding a great poster. Can you tell us about the show that your club is going to be putting on?
It's our annual show that we have every year in March. This year's theme is circus, and it's going to be called The Greatest Show on Ice.
Love that. That's a fun.
Yeah. There are 6 categories: circus performers, circus animals, circus treats, high-flying acts, ringside show performances, and Circus du Soleil.
Oh, okay. So what role or what are you going to be performing on ice?
I'm going to be in the circus treats category as Chocolate, doing a solo to The Candyman by the Willy Wonka musical.
Oh, that sounds fun, and you get a solo. Does everybody get a solo or just certain people?
Yeah, just certain people.
Okay, so that's a nice honor. Well, tell us a little bit about the date and the time and when it's going to be on.
They're on March 15th and March 16th. March 15th at 7 p.m. and then March 16th at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m.
And is there a cost to people to come see it?
Yeah, adults for $5, 12 and under for $3, and then 3 and under for free.
Okay. So, and are you in any other parts of the show other than your solo?
Yeah. I'm in 2 group performances, Roar by Katy Perry and Walking the Wire by Imagine Dragons, and I'm also in opening and closing.
Okay, great. Well, Gracie, is there anything you want to say to our viewers before we have to go to commercial?
I would like to say I would want to invite everybody to the show that we've worked so hard on, And I would also like to thank the coaches for organizing this and helping us through the performances, and for the adults who support us through it.
Great. Thanks for coming in. Good luck with your show.
Thank
well,
you.
the Fit Foodie is next with a delicious recipe for shamrock shakes. Stay tuned.
Toma Homes, building quality Stratford homes. Country cottage. Wraparound porch. A kitchen that loves to be cooked in. A mudroom with a washer and dryer. Custom designs. Toma Homes, custom homes built around your life.
Audiences are cheering.
I need a chauffeur. What experience do you have? Public relations.
Green Book is the winner of 3 Golden Globe Awards, including Best Supporting Actor, Mahershala Ali.
A true virtuoso.
And Best Picture of the Year.
Do LYNXX. You speak German, huh? That was Russian. I could pick up a little bit.
Viggo Mortensen is terrific.
I don't think I've ever met anyone with your appetite. Yeah, right?
Green Book. Watch it now. Not on Netflix streaming.
Hi, I'm Phil Stewart. I'm the hospital CEO here at Toma Memorial Hospital. The 65 years that Toma Memorial has been here in this community is really a commitment by the community to support the hospital. They understand the importance of having health care right here for them. And the services that we provide, we continue to grow to meet that demand. We hope to enjoy the same kind of success at our new facility, Toma Memorial Hospital, taking care of you and your family close to home.
Americans love their cars, but when accidents happen, trust Abra Auto Body and Glass. America's most recommended to get it fixed right the first time, on time. Whether paintless dent repair from those dings, dents, and hail damage, collision repair from that nasty rear ender, or glass repair from that pesky rock chip, you'll get the highest quality repair from quality professionals. Call Abra Auto Body and Glass in New Lisbon at 608-562-6500.
You're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
Welcome to the Fit Foodie, sponsored by Anytime Fitness in Toma. I'm Shay Gillick, and each month I'll be encouraging you to nourish through nutrition, strengthen through exercise, and commit to your overall wellness through fitness tips and practical recipe ideas for all of us trying to find that work-life balance. Today I'm joined by my friend Alicia Mondragon. She is a CrossFit coach at Hoplite in Sparta. I've had the pleasure of getting my butt kicked by her a time or two. And she's also one of the owners there. So what's unique about Alicia, and it kind of ties in with our March theme of green and St. Patty's Day and all things spring, is she is a vegan athlete. So if you're not familiar with a vegan diet simply means that you remove all animal products from your diet. So this might mean that there are some challenges with finding enough protein to keep your body nourished and help finding ways for muscle recovery. But there are a lot of creative ways to get your complete proteins, and also you get to enjoy all the fresh veggies, which ties in with our March theme of spring, St. Patty's Day, and our shamrock shake that we'll show you in a bit. So Alicia, you became a vegan how long ago?
It's been about 4 years now.
4 years.
Yeah.
And what kind of overall health benefits have you noticed?
I think the biggest health benefit has just been the increase of energy that I've had, my ability to keep my weight exactly where I want it. I mean, you know, we have those times during the holidays when it might go up a little bit,
oh, sure.
But for the most part, it really keeps me, you know, exactly kind of where my goals are physically. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
And the powerful thing about a vegan diet is the amount of nutrition that goes into that. So there are a number of phytonutrients as well as antioxidants, anti-inflammatory properties. Can you tell me how this has also benefited your workouts?
Yeah, it's, I mean, my cardio's gone up drastically. My muscle building has been slightly a little slower, but with the right amount of protein, getting the amino acids together the way that I need them, you know, it hasn't stopped me. So it's been great. I've been more efficient at things that I've done, so that's great.
And how do you get those complete protein profiles?
Well, I use like a lot of, for instance, I mix lots of different vegetables. I think for a vegan diet, that's the biggest thing, is you can't be isolated to any particular vegetable. It has to be so many combined, because there's just so many things, you know, lacking the meat from the protein or from animal products that we need to consume. So I just, a variety of vegetables, honestly, is what it comes down to.
And combining your legumes with your grains to get the complete amino acids for the essential amino acids, right?
Yeah, lots of mushrooms, lots of edamame, lots of, you know, tempeh, stuff like that.
So how do you stay dedicated to your vegan diet? Because I think some people think that it is very challenging to incorporate that many vegetables or plant-based foods every day.
Well, it definitely is very challenging. I think one of the biggest challenges is just the consumption of like it's such a large portion of stuff that you have to eat. So for me, I think what gets me through is I have like about five or six small meals throughout the day, so I kind of time them according to when I'm planning on working out.
Great.
And so it almost works out where, you know, the energy's there when it's time.
Well, today we're going to show you a way to have your shamrock shake in a little bit healthier manner, and also with a little bit of a plant-based protein boost. So we are going to start off with either almond milk or coconut milk. And then you just add in, not quite a shamrock, but some mint, fresh mint leaves, probably 6 to 8 of those. And then also a little bit of honey to sweeten it just a bit, some vanilla for some flavor, and your avocado for your superfood, which is going to give you some carbohydrates, your good fats, and of course some potassium. So now you can get away with making this smoothie with just these ingredients, but you can also add a plant-based protein powder that usually is a pea protein or hemp seed protein, something of that nature, to give you that extra protein that you need for your muscle recovery, or just even as a meal replacement. So you take all of these ingredients that you'll find in the recipe that we will have, you just blend them all together, and it does taste like a shamrock shake. So it's a little bit of mint, a little bit of vanilla, and it's just very nourishing all the way around. So you don't have to add the protein unless you need it. Well, that's all we have today. Thank you for joining us on The Fit Foodie. Next month, we'll head back to the topic of exercise, and we'll see you the first Thursday of every month here on LYNXX 24, thanks to Anytime Fitness in Tomah.
Hi, I'm Phil Stewart. I'm the hospital CEO here at Tomah Memorial Hospital. The 65 years that Tomah Memorial has been here in this community is really a commitment by the community to support the hospital. They understand the importance of having health care right here for them. And the services that we provide, we continue to grow to meet that demand. We hope to enjoy the same kind of success at our new facility, Tomah Memorial Hospital, taking care of you and your family close to home.
Tell me something, girl.
Do you write songs or anything?
I don't sing my own songs.
Why?
I just don't feel comfortable.
Here's what we're gonna do. We come sing that song that I love.
No, I can't do that.
All you gotta do is trust me.
Rent it now on demand.
You want it, we'll find it, you got it. Price match and relax. That's the Rudick Jensen deal, sealed with a platinum level membership. Oil changes, done. Tires, brakes, alignment, all done. Car wash, you got it. Rudick Jensen Auto Mall, New Lisbon. Check out our inventory online at rudickjensen.com.
You're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
And now it's time for Deep Thoughts by me.
Well, okay, Nick. It is time.
Well,
you're thinking, right?
Well, not really. Although I do have deep thoughts on many interesting topics. One being genealogy. Genealogy is not the study of genies in the bottle and old lamps, but the study of families and the tracing of their lineages and their own histories and background. We can look back now on this day in history. There was a fellow, a local, by the name of Einar, E-I-N-E-R, Einar Anderson of Norway. He declared his intent to become a naturalized citizen on March 7th, 1868 in Juneau County. Now, he emigrated at the age of 12 with his parents way back in 1857, right? A couple, 3 years before the Civil War. And they had a farm near Tunnel Ridge in Plymouth Township. Later, he was married on February 1877 in Fountain Township by a fellow named B.S. Hill of Fountain, and he married a gal named Mary Slammer. Now, I wonder if any of these viewers are related to Einar Anderson. And if you are, or you know the name, message us on Facebook or YouTube, and maybe even find a picture of Einar. We'd love to follow up and find out what we've learned. And you know, April, the interesting part of that is that back in that time, in the 1800s, becoming a citizen was a two-step process. They would petition, and this young boy, he was 12 when he got here, he had to wait enough years until he was over 18. Then he had to petition. He had to be at least 2 years in this country. He would then petition, and then he had to wait 3 more years before then, he made his intent, and then in 3 more years he petitioned for citizenship. Oh, okay, and they did this through local courts. So they probably did it through the local court in Juneau County. I think Boston was the county seat. There was some history buffs will know that it wasn't always that way. But
oh, really?
Case, yeah. So hey, listen, Einar Anderson. You know, if anyone knows about that, a little.
All the way from Norway. So we've got some Norwegian. Oh, we got lots
Vikings.
This is Viking country, Nick. I knew it.
yeah. Well, as it turns out, the Met is doing Die Valkyria, which is based upon a lot of Norwegian lore and the old gods and Norse gods and goddesses.
Cool.
Yeah, really good.
Well, and people are really into genealogy right now and ancestry. That's kind of a hot topic.
Oh, it is. Absolutely. There's a lot of things going on. Ancestry.com, and it's wonderful.
I can say that my ancestors, my mom's parents were both 100% Russians.
Isn't that great?
So yeah, we've got some solid Russian.
You got some fun words.
My mom is 100% Russian.
You got some fun words to look at old baptisms.
Yes.
Yeah, the Russian words.
Like railroad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you've been studying genealogy a long time.
Yeah, I've been on and off for a bunch of years. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun hobby. It's very good. Well, is that going to be it? Very good.
Excellent. And the coffee, you love the coffee, huh?
Love the coffee.
I've had Collin's coffee before. I'm glad that he's opening a little cafe. And then, and also we'll have to cover soon is the little bakery that's going to be in downtown.
New Lisbon.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the most exciting thing, was finding out where can I actually get a cup of coffee. Not that I don't mind buying the beans, but sometimes it's nice to go get a cup of coffee. Still drinking it. It's very good.
Yeah, I can smell it. It smells delicious.
Very good. Okay, good. So that's it, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So well, we want to thank Collin Boudreau of Collin's Coffee, Gracie LeVere. Am I saying that right, Nick?
LeVere.
The Fit Foodie, Shay Gillick, and to all of you at home for tuning into your hometown news, where we're connecting
you to the community.